I am always tired. Hi everyone, welcome to Nora's World. I'm Nora and today I thought I'd talk to you about chronic fatigue and what it's like to live with chronic fatigue. So I've had this for about 6 years, I think. I can remember when it started, my energy just started to fade away. And now I am pretty much always tired. So I thought I would just tell you a few things about having chronic fatigue that you might not know about. Okay, the first and most important one. If you have chronic fatigue, it's not your fault. You're not lazy. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't ask for this. It's an illness. You're just tired all the time. It can have multiple reasons why you're tired all the time, but it's not something that you brought upon yourself deliberately. Everything hurts and aches all of the time. So my arms and my legs and my back and my shoulders and my neck and my head, everything hurts all of the time. There are moments, brief moments, when it doesn't really hurt, but usually if I think I'm okay and someone asks me, oh, do you still have that headache? And I, do a quick body scan. Turns out everything is still aching slightly. I just got used to it. Now before I get further, there's some of my experiences with chronic fatigue. Some of you might not have things that I have. I hope so. And some of you might have things that I don't have. I don't hope so for your sake. Yeah, let's continue. My arms and legs can feel really heavy if it's like a really, really bad day. Even getting a glass of water and lifting it to my mouth is just a momentous task because my arms just feel like they weigh 300 kilos each. My mind is often foggy because I'm so damn tired all the time. Think of like your most tired day ever. That's how my mind is. You can't think, you can't really do anything, and it sucks. The energy levels that I start my day with are limited. So everyone has limited energy, but for most people, especially if you just want to do one day, it's pretty much unlimited. Like you can push yourself that one day and then just sleep the next. But my energy levels are limited. And I just have little energy to start my day with. My energy does not come back the same way that yours does if you don't have chronic fatigue. Most people start with a high level of energy. They do things during the day and it lowers a bit, and then they sleep or rest or read or do something chilling and it goes back to the beginning level. My levels start lower, and then every little task I do eats away a lot at my energy levels, and then during the night it will only rise a little bit. So if I have a gigantic event or just a really busy, productive day, it can take me days, weeks, sometimes even a month to completely recover my energy levels. Which brings me to the next point. If you have chronic fatigue, you have to make choices all of the time. You have to choose if something is worth your limited, precious energy to spend on it. The plus side of this, there aren't many plus sides, but the plus side of this is that you really start to weed out the important things from the not so important things. So, those people, there are a lot of people, almost everyone I think, do things that they don't want to do. I didn't do that within reason. Of course, everyone has things that they have to do and they don't want to do. Doctor's appointments, work, I imagine. I can't work, but there must be days that you don't want to go to work. But I limit the amount of things that I have to do and choose actively what I spend my energy on within reason again. Because sometimes I do have to clean, but sometimes that's nice because I like a tidy home. You wouldn't say so if you saw my home right now, but I do. So yeah, it has given me a lot of perspective of the value of your time and energy, and also the value of other people's time and energy, and to basically cut out the bullshit and just do the fun things and the necessary things, but don't unnecessarily do things that you don't want to do. Just because you're tired does not mean you will sleep well. Often I am super tired and then I want to go to bed, but insomnia kicks in. Again, this might just be me, but yeah, doesn't mean I'll sleep well or easy or at all. It's kind of hard to stay cheerful and positive when you're always extremely tired, but I do try and hope this video isn't too depressing. If I get ill, which is a lot because my immune system is crap, it can take me months to recover, usually. For instance, if I get like really bad flu, I'll have the flu for about 2 weeks minimum, and then I'll have 2 weeks of feeling almost as crap as I did when I have the flu, and then I have like a month extra where just very, very slowly my energy levels go back up. So that's fun. Despite knowing it's not my fault that I have chronic fatigue, it is really hard not to feel guilty sometimes, or feel bad because you have to cancel something, or because, for instance, I have to ask my brother to get something for me upstairs, or I was planning to do the dishes but I couldn't because I was too tired, and then he has to do it after he comes home from work. I live with my brother, by the way, and even though it's not my fault and I'm not lazy and I don't choose this, it's just I just really can't do it right now, it still sometimes makes me feel guilty, and it's really hard not to. You won't always look tired. People with chronic fatigue don't always look tired. I can make myself very energetic, especially doing things that I love, like making videos or drawing or hanging out with my friends. It's just that having that extra kick of energy and trying to be energetic and cheerful, it will cost me later on because it drains my energy. Now, for a more positive note, sometimes I have really, really good days or really good moments, or like a really good afternoon where I can do so much, and I try to pace myself, but I almost never manage because finally I have some energy, and I do really appreciate those moments, and I think maybe even more than people without chronic fatigue. I appreciate all of the good moments and found to take joy in things in life that most people take for granted, and also just like sitting outside in the sun, not able to do anything but trying to find positive things like sunshine and birds and my kitty cat. So it's not, my camera stopped recording. I have no idea where I was, but basically it's not all bad. I have really good days. I'm overall quite a cheerful person. I just thought that maybe you'd like to know more about chronic fatigue. Maybe you have it and you didn't realize it, or maybe someone close to you has it and now you understand it a little bit more. Mostly what I hope you take away from this video is to be kind to everyone you meet, because you have no idea what they struggle with, what their battles are, and everyone has something, so just be nice to each other. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative, and I will see you next Sunday with another video.